Hi, it's Charlie Atkins, and today I have an upper body strength training workout that's perfect for beginners. You'll need a pair of weights. I like to have options, so we're using 3, 5, and 8 pounds. Let's go ahead and get started. I have Abia demonstrating modifications using 3 and 5 pound weights, and Meagan showing more advanced options using 5 and 8 pound weights. Let's track this workout. Start an exercise on your Fitbit tracker or smartwatch now so that you can monitor your stats as we go. Good?
Good.
Okay. We're gonna warm up with some mobility exercises to get your joints and muscles ready to move, and then we'll save the static stretching for after the workout when your muscles are nice and warm. So let's go ahead and get started with our cross-country skiers. We're just gonna move side to side. Modification, if you need it, you're just gonna hop a little bit slower. Otherwise, 30 seconds of these just to get the heart rate up. We're gonna have so much fun today.
So much fun.
Elbows in tight to the ribs. We're just going down the slope slightly on the balls of the feet. Moving side to side like we're cruising down the slopes. Feel okay?
Yeah. Yes.
Getting the heart rate up? All right.
Yeah.
Side to side, just bopping and booing. Let's go ahead and start to move into our next exercise. We're gonna come down into the mat. Meagan and I are gonna be in push-up plank position. Abia, you're gonna go ahead and be in tabletop position. From here, I want you to keep the arms straight, drop the chest down in between the shoulder blades, lifting up, pressing yourself away from the mat, lowering down. So we're just doing scap push-ups. If you want a little bit more, you can always lift one foot up and then the other. Or if you just want to keep the traditional scap push-ups, you're just gonna drop the chest down, extend the arms. So we're just trying to get the shoulder blades to move on the back. Lowering down, lifting up, and then go ahead and just tuck the toes under. Let's meet in a downward facing dog. So from downward facing dog, take a deep breath in. On the exhale, come back to plank or tabletop position, and then lift the hips up again one more time. This time, as you come to plank or tabletop, you're gonna drop all the way down to the mat, laying on the right side of the body. So laying on the right side of the body, make sure that the shins are parallel with the side of the mat and that the thighs are parallel with the bottom of the mat. Both hands in front of you, you're just gonna reach the top arm up and over, reaching towards the back while opening up the chest. Coming back and around to start and then repeating. So we're just opening up the chest, mobilizing the shoulder, coming right back, bringing this arm up, over and around. Coming right back towards the front. Let's do one more together. Left arm is sweeping all the way across, back towards the front, and then we're just gonna flip over and do this exact same thing on the opposite side. So go ahead and flip sides of the mat. Shins are parallel with the mat, thighs are parallel with the bottom of the mat. Both arms are extended in front of you, and then you're just gonna take this arm all the way up and around towards the back of the room, opening up the chest, and then right back towards the front. So palms pressed together at the top, and then you're gonna bring this arm all the way and around, opening up the chest, gazes over the shoulder, coming back towards the front, and then sweeping over again, just tracing your hand above the head like you're taking a giant arc, coming right back towards the front. Let's do one more together. How does that feel? Inhale,
Okay.
Yeah. And then coming right back towards the front. And then let's go ahead and come to a tabletop position for some cat-cow. So in tabletop position, shoelaces are down. On an inhale, I want you to start to look up towards the ceiling, dropping the belly button down. Now exhale, you're gonna tuck everything into center, pressing the mat away from you. Inhale, open, yes. Exhale, down. So these cat-cows are warming up the spine. Inhale up, open up the chest. Exhale, tuck the tailbone. Inhale up. And then let's go ahead and come pausing here into our quadruped position. And then all I want you to do is sit on your heels, and we're just gonna move the head around so that we can open up the neck. Start to bring your right ear towards your right shoulder, and then bring your left ear towards your left shoulder. Tick-tocking the head over to the other side, switching to the left, and then this time bring the chin down to the chest, and then we're gonna go ahead and come down onto our bellies for some Y raises. So laying on your stomach, reach the arms up overhead, press the shoelaces into the mat, hold the hands at a Y, thumbs up towards the ceiling, forehead on the mat, lift arms up off of the mat as high as you can, and then bring them down to a T position, and then slowly rotate them so that hands go on the lower back, like you have your hands behind your back. And then bringing arms right back first to the T position, and then all the way up to the Y. You can let the arms rest for a second, and then lifting them up again, winding all the way around first to T, and then hands go behind the back. Coming right back around, starting at the T, and then we have the Y, let hands rest, lift up again, Bringing hands around, first the T, then hands go behind the back. Bringing hands up and around, right back to the T, then to the Y, let hands rest. Let's do one more together, lifting up. Hands first go to the T, and then hands go behind the back, and then bringing them back up and around, starting at the top to rest. And then let's go ahead and come into our shoulder roll. So go ahead and come up to your heels again, sitting on your heels. Put your hands in fists, pull your fists all the way down to the mat, and then start to roll the shoulders back. And we're just gonna keep rolling them back for a few reps. Now you want your neck to stay nice and long, so without letting your neck shorten, keep everything pulled down as you roll the shoulders back. Go ahead and reverse your circle. So we're just gonna start to roll the shoulders forward. Pulling the shoulders up towards the ear, not the ears down towards the shoulders. Let's do 3 more in this direction, 2 more, and then last one. And then go ahead and keep the hands in fist again. Just start to roll the wrist. So we're just gonna roll in one direction, like Harry Styles, One Direction. TBT? Perfect. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna reverse, going in the opposite direction. So we're just really letting the wrist start to mobilize, articulate around the joint. And then let's go ahead and get started with our workout. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Coming up, we're gonna grab onto our heavy set of weights. I'm gonna grab my 8 pounds, Megan's grabbing her 8 pounds. You've got your 5 pounds.
Yes.
We're gonna start with a push press. So weights are facing forward and backwards, slight bend in the knees. All you're gonna do is push up, lower right back down, and repeat. So mini jump, good. And then coming down again, lifting up, down and up. So whenever you're pushing up towards the sky, bring the biceps towards the ears. And then let's go ahead and put one weight down, and we're gonna move into our wood chops. Don't worry, we're gonna do that exercise again. That was just us getting used to it.
Amazing.
Now in our wood chops, reach up towards the right side, and then you're gonna swing down like you're chopping off a piece of wood, right? Nice little twist, a rotation in the torso. Reaching up, let's get one more on this side. Reach up, across, and then let's go ahead and switch directions. So we're gonna take it up here on the left side, and then down towards the front. Chopping wood. So you really wanna get that rotation through the trunk. Slight bend in the elbows. One more right here. Good, and then let's go ahead and rest. So do we have any questions on those exercises, or do they feel okay?
Good for me.
Good? So in the push presses, you're really just having the knees bent so that you have a little bit of motion to push it up overhead, okay?
Perfect.
If you ever feel challenged, you can always go a little bit slower.
Okay.
Okay? I feel
Again,
good.
huh?
I know, and again. And then there's gonna be more agains later on.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and pick up our weights, setting up for our next round, starting with the push press. So let the dumbbells rest right on top of your shoulders, slight bend in the knees, you're gonna lower down, and then you're just gonna extend up. Bring it down, and push up. Make sure that the biceps are going by the ears and that the elbows are pointing towards the front of the room. Pushing up, good. And again, let's get one more together, and then we're gonna drop one weight, and we're gonna move into those wood chops. So, you're gonna be pretending that you're holding an axe all the way up here, and you're gonna slash the tree, right? Do we have sound effects? Yeah, we do. And lifting up and coming down. Really getting that rotation through the torso. Using the core to bring it down. Let's get one more on this side, and then go ahead and switch to the opposite direction. So up here, coming across and down, pivoting on those toes, balls of the feet, crossbody, nice. Lifting up, can we get 3 more?
Yes, we
Here's
can.
number 3. 2, where are my sound effects? Yeah, last one, good. And then quick recovery. Now, we're gonna move into our biceps and our triceps and our shoulders,
All
good.
things, yeah.
High five,
All
so
the
good.
things.
Okay. So, I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my 8 pounds.
Okay, let's do
You wanna
it.
go 5 pounds?
Sure.
Okay. You know, if it doesn't work out, we can always change it up because we're gonna be doing this one. So we're gonna start with an alternating hammer curl. Stand with feet hip distance apart. You're gonna bring one bicep over towards the opposite shoulder and then lower it right back down. So you have a neutral grip with the hands. Keep the core engaged, tailbone tucked under, targeting the biceps, yeah? Switching sides. Now we're just gonna keep alternating sides. Try not to swing the arms. Try to keep the elbow in nice tight to the side of the body. Good. Moving here. Let the breath help you. Don't forget the exhales, there it is. Inhale,
important.
exhale. Nice, let's get one more on this arm, one more on this arm, and then I wanna take us into triceps. So
Okay.
face this direction, feet are gonna be hip distance apart, flat back, hinge at the hips. You're gonna have the weights hanging down in front of you, pull the elbows up, extend the arms straight back, and pause. Bend the elbows, and extend. Nice flat back, bend the elbows, and extend. Bending, how are we feeling?
Great.
Good.
Back of the arm, is that where you feel it?
Oh yeah.
All right, let's do 3 together. Bend, 2 together. Nice, last one. And then go ahead and come up to standing. Now we're gonna do the bent over lateral raise. Okay. So same position of the body, you're gonna be bent over. Weights are gonna be touching each other. You're gonna lift up, pinching a grape in between your shoulder blades, lowering right back down. So lifting up and lowering. Keep the core engaged, keep a flat back, lower down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, lowering down. Let's do 2 together. 1, last one, 2, and then go ahead and come up to standing. How's that?
Good.
Good? Okay. Now, let's go ahead and come down onto the mats. We're gonna have our knees bent, laying on our backs. I want you to put your hands starting at a T, elbows at a T. Now bring them to an I, elbows in towards the ribs. Now put them halfway in between at an A. You're gonna let the head rest on the mat, push up towards the ceiling, and then pull right back down. So pushing up, and lowering down. Now, even though this is a press exercise, I want you to think about pulling the weights down from the ground. So in that top position, weight should be at a 45-degree angle instead of a 180. How are we doing?
Great.
Good. Pushing up, pulling down, push, pull down. Let's do 2, pull down 1 more, and then let's go ahead and rest. Sitting up tall, whew, nice. Now we're gonna take a quick recovery, and then we're gonna head right back into those exercises again. Any questions on those exercises that we've done?
Good.
Good,
No,
we've got bicep, we've got tricep, we've got shoulders, and we got chest, right? So we're hitting the entire upper body with those ones. Okay. Let's go. Oh, how's your tracker doing? Good? Oh,
Great.
nice. Heart rate's up there, feeling good, feeling great.
Solid.
Okay, so I'm gonna stick with my heavy weights. Sticking
Yeah.
with your heavy weights? Sticking with your heavy weights?
Yeah.
Okay, feeling good? Let's go ahead and grab onto our heavy weights. We're gonna start at the top with the alternating hammer curl. So weights are facing forward and backwards, slight bend in the knee, bring the dumbbell to the opposite shoulder, and then alternate sides. Make sure that the elbows are staying in tight towards the ribs so that you can have that nice, strong foundation, right? Pulling in, extending arm. Now, whenever your exercises become too easy with the weights that you're using, what time do you think it is?
Switch.
It's upgrade time, right? Good.
Level up.
Level
Yes.
up. That's I like that. So bringing the dumbbell towards the opposite shoulder, switching sides. Nice. Bringing up, let's see if we can get 1 more rep on each arm. So this side, coming down, alternating sides, and then rest. Now we're gonna come into those triceps. So you really want a nice flat back. I have a straight line from my head to my tailbone. Start with the arms hanging down right in front of you. Pull the elbows up, elbows are in towards the ribs. Extend the arms back, pause, and then bend. Extend, and then bend, good. Megan, you wanna keep us in this one? Tell us when to bend and extend.
Oh, sure, got it.
You got it?
And extend.
There it is, love the
And
teamwork.
bend. Extend. And bend.
Good.
Extend.
Keep the back nice and flat. You keep us
Extend.
going. Good. Let's get 2 more
And
together.
bend.
So this
Last
is
2.
Yes.
Extend. Feel the burn. And
Ooh.
last one.
Nice.
Yes.
Come up to standing. Shake it out. Now we're going to do the same bent over position, and we're going to do the raises, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So I want my weights to be touching right here in the center. Straight line from my head to my tailbone. Lift the arms up, straight out to the side. Lower down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. And exhale. Keep the core tight, lifting up, lowering down, straight line from the head to the tailbone, lifting up, slight bend in the knees, coming up. Let's do 3 more together. Let's count it. 3. Good. 2. Abia, are you with us?
Yep.
1, and then nice. Come up.
Hello.
Let's go ahead and come down to the mat. We're gonna do our floor presses. So knees are bent. Again, where are our arms?
A.
A. A.
Not an I.
Not an I, not a T. We're at an A. Head is resting on the mat. Push up and pull down. Lifting up. Now, when you're doing these floor presses, make sure that your lower back stays pressed into the mat. We always want to protect the lower back, working the core whenever we can. Pushing up and lowering down. Up and down. Nice. Fill in the chest.
Yep.
Yes.
Good. You want to know what the good news is we're going to do all of those exercises again.
Let's go.
Let's do
I'm
one more
ready.
chest press here together, and then go ahead and rest. Nice. Sitting up. Good. So we're gonna take a quick recovery. Grab a quick drink of
Amazing.
water if you need it. We got about 20 seconds, then we're gonna go again. Whew. Heart rate's up. Heart rate's up.
It is.
Nice. Whew. Feeling good, feeling great.
Feeling great.
Sticking with heavy weights?
Yeah.
You know it, right? All right. Get that lid on. Let's go ahead and come back to our mats. Let's do that round all over again, starting with our alternating hammer curls. So bringing the dumbbell towards the opposite shoulder. Good. Now while we're standing here, see if you can keep the elbows in nice and tight to the ribs. Keep the chest and the heart up. See if you can wiggle the toes. That way you know you're pressing nice in the feet. Good. So you have a neutral grip with the hands. Keep the core engaged, tailbone tucked under, targeting the biceps, yeah? Bringing the dumbbell towards the opposite shoulder. So really bending at the elbow, extending at the elbow. Bending and extending. Good. Let's do 4, 3, nice, 2, one more. And then we're gonna do a quick rest. Next one, we're gonna move into the triceps, okay? So again, straight line from my head to my tailbone. I push my hips back. I'm going to pull my elbows up tight so that they're right into my ribs. Extend the arms, and then bend. We're gonna pause on the back. Extend and hold, and then re-bend. Good, extend and hold, and then re-bend. Abby, you wanna take us through this one? Extend.
Yes.
And bend. Yes, you take it over, girl. You take it over.
And bend.
Good, tight core.
Extend.
Yes. You got it. We're gonna do 3 more together. Keep us going. 2.
Extend.
Yes.
And
Last
bend.
one. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it.
Woo.
Sit up tall and shake it out. Nice. Good. Good. Great job.
Thank you.
Great job. Teamwork over here. Bent over lateral raise, okay? So again, straight line from my head to my tailbone, leaning forward, hips are pressing back, weights touch each other right here in front of me, and then I'm gonna lift up, elbows towards the ceiling, lower down. See if you can take your gaze towards the front of your mat. So look down towards the mat. Nice flat back. Good. Pressing the feet into the mat, make sure that the feet are hip distance apart, and then drive the feet down into the mat, seeing if you can pull the feet away from each other on the mat so that you also have a stable base in the legs. Let's do 2 more together, lifting up for 2. Exhale, last one, lower down, stand up, shake it out, come down to the mat.
Yes,
Floor press. Where are our arms? The A, yes.
The A, not
the
an
T,
I.
not the I, we're at the A. So laying down, head is resting on the mat, arms are at an A, pressing up towards the ceiling, pulling right back down. What's our lower back doing?
Flat on the mat.
Flat on the mat, there it is. Pulling down, pushing up. Always, always using the breath. Lost my breath a little bit there.
Yeah, me too.
Pulling down, pressing up towards the ceiling, keep the core engaged. Let's do 3 more together. Pulling down, 2 more together. Last one, push it up there, hold it up there, hold it up there, hold it up there, and then slowly lowering down, and then let's go ahead and sit up and take a quick recovery. Woo-hoo. How's that?
Great.
Good? You guys are gonna always remember the I, the A, and the T now, like forever. Never. You always wanna be an A. All right, we're gonna do 1 more set of exercises that are really focusing on the shoulders, okay? We're feeling good about this?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going with my lighter set of weights. Standing with the feet hip distance apart, we're gonna start with our scaption. So bring the arms out like you're in a V. Good, so you want the shoulder to be right in line with the weight, and then you're gonna lower right back down. So we're just lifting up, and then lowering down. So you don't wanna lock the elbow out, you wanna have a slight bend in the elbow. That way you can lift, and then lower. Good. I don't know if you guys see this, but I feel like we're Mighty Ducks right now. Yeah? Keeping the core nice and tight, lifting up, and then lowering down, right? So making sure that the weight doesn't go past the shoulder, lowering right back down. Always pause at the top, that's where the challenging part is, and then lower right back down. Lifting up, lowering down, good. Press the feet into the mat, make sure that they're hip distance apart. So Abia, bring the feet a little bit closer together, closer together, yeah. That'll feel like a nice solid base. Final 10 seconds here, lifting up, lowering down, and just when you thought that we were done with shoulders, think again. Think again, coming up for 2, let's do 1 more together. Let's pause at the top, hold it up here and hold for 3, 2, 1, lower down, nice. Now, all we're gonna do, same thought process. Weights are gonna be facing each other in this way. We're gonna lift up. Weights are gonna stop right when they're in line with my shoulders, and then I'm gonna lower right back down. So I tuck my tailbone under, lifting up, lowering down. Let's doing it together, coming up, and then lowering down. Now, if you ever wanna make the exercises more challenging, as in if the weights feel like you should have done the heavier ones, maybe, pause at the top. So hold it up here and pause. Good, lower. Nice, inhale up, pause, and then lower. See what the core is doing, make sure that the core is nice and tight. Shoulders are stacked right over the hips, lifting up, lowering down. Lifting up, whenever you're in that lower, pull the armpits down the side of the body as you lower down. Coming up, oh, it's burning.
Yes.
Lifting up, lowering down. So So when you're lifted up, make sure that the knuckles are pointing forward like you're trying to punch the wall in front of you, but not punching the wall, lifting weights instead. Yeah, don't do that. Making sure that shoulders are right in line with the weight, so you never wanna go above it. Lifting up, lowering down. We're gonna do 4 more together. Here's 4. Good, 3, lifting up. Woo, 2 more. Lowering down, nice. Last one, I promise, last one. Lower down, good. Now let's go ahead and grab our heavy weight. Last shoulder exercise, then we're gonna start to cool down. Go ahead and hold onto the dumbbell with both of your hands. Now standing here, we're gonna halo around together. So I just want you to bring the dumbbell around almost like you have a halo. Pause in the front and then reverse direction. So you don't wanna move the torso or the hips. The only thing moving is the arms, moving around in a halo, going back and around, good. Nice. What does a halo remind you guys of?
Beyonce.
Oh, gosh, such a great song. Round, coming good. Together, flipping around. Feel it in the shoulders. You're also getting a core workout as you twist around, coming back in the opposite direction, nice. Now again, if you ever feel like you're ready to bump up your exercise intensity, you can always add a heavier weight next time. Coming back and around, pausing in the front. Go ahead and switch direction, and then let it go. Nice.
My shoulders.
Who's ready to cool down?
Yes,
Yeah?
my shoulders.
High fives, high fives, high fives. Your shoulders are ready to cool down, right?
Yes.
Let's go ahead and come down onto the mat, and we're gonna start with some breath work. Resting on your heels, let the eyes close. Take a breath in, sigh it out. Now inhale on a 4 count. Inhale on a 4, 3, 2. Hold the breath at the top for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale on an 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale on a 4, 3, 2. Hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale on an 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale on a 4, 3, 2. Holding on a 7, 6, 5. Sitting up tall, 3, 2. Exhale on an 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then let the eyes open. Nice. Good. Feeling very zen. Let's come down onto our chest. Now I want you to reach your right arm straight behind you, and then bring your left arm right underneath your left armpit. You're gonna twist open towards the ceiling. You can bring your left foot behind you, bringing the left knee up towards the ceiling if that feels okay, opening up the chest. Head can be up off the mat, or if it's comfortable, you can bring the head down. Otherwise, taking a deep breath in and sighing it out. Inhaling, exhaling. Nice. Let's do 3 more just like that. So this stretch, it balances out all those floor presses that we did, a lot of those front raise exercises with the shoulders. 1 more breath in. And then as you exhale, start to reach the left arm out, and we're gonna switch sides. So bring the right arm right underneath the right armpit, flipping over. You can let the head rest on the mat if that's comfortable for you, or you can let the head stay elevated. Taking a deep breath in, sighing it out. How does that feel?
Great.
Nice. Another inhale, letting it go. Let's take 2 more breaths together. Deep breath in, sigh it out, open up the chest. Last breath. And then as you exhale, come back to center. We're gonna sit on our heels, so let's go ahead and come back on our mat. In this quadruped position, you're gonna make sure that the hips stay right over the knees. Arms are gonna reach out in front of you, wide, and then you're gonna drop the chest straight down into the mat. Opening up the chest, opening up the spine. And then we'll take 5 breaths here. So inhale through the nose, exhale side out. Nice deep breath in, just to let it go. Another inhale, sighing it out. Deep breath in, lengthen the spine, tailbone up to the ceiling, let it go. And then last breath, inhale, sigh it out. Nice. Go ahead and press into the hands. You're gonna walk yourself up, and then we're gonna flip out over onto our backs. Coming into a spinal twist, Go ahead and hug the left knee into the chest, grabbing onto the shin. Take a deep breath in. Extend the right leg. Good, and then you're just gonna cross the left knee over to the right side of the body. Gaze over the left shoulder, looking towards the back of the room. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. Another inhale. Letting it go. Last one over here. And then as you exhale, slowly start to bring everything back to center. Extend the left leg, hug the right knee into the chest. Take a deep breath in, and then on the exhale, extend the right arm out. Take the knee towards the back of the room, gazing over the right shoulder. Take a deep breath in, inhale through the nose, and exhale out the mouth. Another deep breath in. And as you exhale, pressing right shoulder blade into the mat. Last breath here, letting it go. Hug everything back to center. Hug the knees into the chest, and then I just want you to rock about 5 times. See if you can bring yourself up to a seated position, or you can just press yourself sitting at the top of our mats. Excellent job. Let's give ourselves a hand. Amazing job making it through the session. This is the time in workout when I start to think about a snack. After a session like this, half cup of Greek yogurt and some fruit provides the right mix of protein and carbs to replenish your muscles. Thank you for working out with me, and we'll see you next time.